What's up, ranch hands? Welcome back to the channel. 1923, season 1, episode number 3. And we got another really interesting episode with a lot of information. And Spencer apparently is this freaking rock star. He's this famous wild animal killer, man-eater killer, I think was the description. Man-eater killer.
Basically.
Yeah. He's got a whole groupie section. And Alexandra was in that group, and she had a fiance, but by the end of the episode, she's ditching the fiance because she would have ran that skinny dude ragged, I think was the line, and it was the same thing that James said in 1883, spoiler alert. But it's like, by the end of the episode, she's like, I love Spencer. I'm going to run away with him and go to the next place that he's going to.
And seek adventure and live her life and, not be tied down.
Yeah. I mean, this dude
having babies barefoot in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dude has proven to be really interesting so far. I still think he's the most interesting with the biggest question mark attached to him. Why is he here? Why is he in Africa? Why is he hunting these man killers? And what is the reason for everything that he's doing? And I'm hoping that there's a conversation, and I said this in the last episode, I hope there's a conversation between him and Alexandra now that they're in a car driving somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's like an opportunity to actually have a conversation with Spencer. Yeah. And be like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, you survived the war and this and that. Why aren't you home with your family and all this stuff? So maybe there's a little bit of conversation that's going to happen because, again, very intriguing dude. Clearly a really tough badass. I mean, the way he's gotten attacked and the way they handled those scratch marks, that shit was really intense. Yeah. So, just curious. A lot of curiosity around this character. And we got more with this school that is just... We've only gotten a few moments with this place, but it is hard to watch. It is disgusting behavior. The torture and the abuse that they're putting these Native American girls through. The one girl who's the focus, the feature, who I think it's fair to say that she's a rainwater. Her grandma was trying to get her out of the school and presented a paper, and there was a big R, a big W. The rest of it was kind of
scribbles.
Yeah, so just going to go with the idea that she's a rainwater. She got put in this hot box, and I mean, just the way she's being physically, mentally abused is just so horrible and hard to watch. And again, it's do the families know exactly what is happening to their children at these schools?
There's not a single caring mama or grandma that would allow this shit
But that's
happen.
why I'm wondering the circumstances of which these girls ended up there.
Told.
Yeah, they don't know, but it's just one of those things to where were they taken? Was it oh, hey, we're going to teach your kids the way of the world in America, and we're going to teach them to better themselves and all this stuff, and then we're just going to whoop the shit out of them and physically and mentally abuse them.
Oh my God.
That's so insane. And
I would choose violence against those fucking
100%. And it's really tough to watch because of the idea of the reality of the situation and how this is playing out and what actually happened.
It makes me mad.
The history is really gross,
yeah.
And it's tough to watch when it's presented like this. And yeah, I hope this ends up becoming a positive, happy story. I hope she gets out of there and gets to do better with her life than being stuck, being abused by these nuns and these priests. But we'll see. But the little bit that we've gotten there has been really, really tough to watch. And if she truly is a rainwater, I absolutely love the idea of that because I've said it from the beginning. This is a prequel to Yellowstone, and Thomas was such an important figure in that show, and the way, especially at the end, the way it all played out, and the way he constantly would talk about his ancestors and his people and when the land was his and when they were there before they were and all that stuff. So the idea that we would get not just a backstory on the Duttons, but a backstory on the rainwaters and the Native Americans in general on this land. I absolutely love that if that's the case. And again, I'm just going to stick with that because of the name that we saw on that card. And I'm just going to enjoy that and love it because, again, seeing the history and seeing their time on the land in this time period, it's important because, again, Thomas was such a big figure in Yellowstone that it's something I wanted to see.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they had kept record of in 7 generations you have to give it back.
Oh.
I wish that they had all those stories. I mean, that's difficult. How do you do that? No one has piece of paper that's gonna last that long.
It's just basically a word of mouth thing that would have to happen.
Exactly.
But it's just so interesting that that's what ended up happening, and the way that it played out was just so wild.
Yeah.
There was a trade made in this episode because the whole ordeal with the sheep. They took the sheep, they gave them to Native Americans on the land. One of the Native Americans gave someone a knife that felt like it looked pretty familiar from Yellowstone. But yeah, it's just one of those things where this whole sheep storyline is pretty wild. Everyone that was involved with the sheep ended up getting hung. Only one of them survived. And Jacob, I mean, again, we talked about this in 1883. We're talking about it again. Just seeing the line of these characters going from James, obviously, to his brother Jacob, and then seeing what John was like all those years later, you see the lineage of the Duttons, and they're all no nonsense. They're all the type of dudes that you don't want to fuck around with, and basically we saw what happens when you fuck around with them in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Hung all of them. And the idea that it's like, oh, you got out of it because you had a loyal horse that didn't move, that is so insane and just so wild. I don't know what this dude's going to do as a result of surviving that. Is he going to become a big problem?
Yeah.
Is he going to be someone who just kind of like bends the knee and just like, my bad, Jacob? Like,
I see what you did there,
yeah,
bend the knee.
I'm getting in line and I'm not going to be a problem. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think he's going to be a problem. But just...
I don't know. I think that was enough for him to be like, you know what? I'm going to chill.
I don't know.
I'm going to go find my castle and I'm going to chill.
Yeah. You kill all my people and give my sheep away, I'm going to be a problem, even if it means immediate death and probably another hanging situation. But you do that to me, you kill my people, and you give my freaking... That was a lot of sheep. You give those sheep away, we're going to have a problem, whether it's in my favor or not.
What do they call them? Grass maggots? Field maggots?
Is that what they call them?
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. Is that it? I mean, they kind of look like, you know, from like high up.
Yeah.
Little white.
Oh,
gross.
I get it.
Yeah.
Interesting. But the first 2 episodes of this show have been really good. It fits right along the lines of Yellowstone. I don't think anything's going to come close to 1883 in terms of a story all around. It holds
a special place in my heart.
100%. Absolute masterpiece. One of the best single seasons of TV that we've ever seen. But this is definitely up there. It's definitely up there with Yellowstone. So I'm very curious to see where this story continues to go. Again, Spencer, I think, is the biggest question mark. I'm the most curious to find out about him and why he is where he is doing what he's doing.
Yep.
Do you have any other thoughts? Let's go.
There are no weekends on a ranch. The routine of Wednesday is the routine of Saturday, and the chores of Tuesday are still chores on Sunday. Though the banker and bookkeeper may be tethered to a calendar, ranchers are bound only to the seasons. And note the milestones of their lives by saying, we were married in the spring, or she was born in the fall, or perhaps on the hottest day and the driest summer ever to plague Montana, my husband returned to me.
Oh, look at the baby.
I love that we're getting Elsa still in this show. It's so good. The crew's coming home!
Well, most of them. Some of them stayed. Watch over the rest of the cattle.
You're back! Get on there, back!
Yes, I see.
Well, it's time to get married, right?
Looks like you got a runner there, Jack.
The problem is she's a faller.
Oh.
Oh, I was worried about this trip, you know. I don't know why. It really worried me.
We had some trouble. I'll see the sheriff tomorrow and talk him through it.
You're going to town already?
We all go to town. Miss you, sweetheart.
You too. You too.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, he got fucked up.
Henry, go to Campbell's. Bring Frank here, then go to the Archers. Now, boy, go!
Yeah, he's not gonna bend the knee. He ain't bowing down to shit. Oh, God.
On my fucking rug. Sorry.
What happened?
The fucking Duttons happened.
Well, you fucked with their land, dude. How would
What
you
if-
like it if they did that to yours?
What if this dude's, like, related to the Jamie's dad?
Stop.
And, like, that history in line has just had so many problems with the Duttons forever. I mean, that's the kind of shit I think about when I'm watching a prequel like this.
Yeah. Like, why are they there?
Because you know most of the people living in that part of Montana, their families lived there for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you selling electricity in the valley?
Yes, ma'am. We'll run the cable as they pave the road to the park.
See that paving the road to the park?
All the way from Canada to Mexico.
What is that?
That's a washing machine.
Is this the kind with the ringer? I want one of those.
An electric motor spins the cylinder as water is pumped through the machine. Soap is added here, and the agitation removes any soiling.
That's pretty amazing.
That's a refrigerator. Top compartment keeps food frozen. And the bottom compartment maintains a temperature of 38 degrees.
And you sell these?
We rent them.
So you sell electricity, and then you rent all the things that need electricity? We don't need any of these things.
Well, the conveniences. Their use gives you
Oh,
time
she
to
wants
do
it.
other things.
Me too, girl. Me too.
You can enjoy a more leisurely life.
It ain't more leisurely, because we gotta work more to pay for all this stuff.
True that.
He's got you there.
This is the future. Every home in New York City has electricity.
We buy all this stuff. We're not working for ourselves anymore. We're working for you.
A washing machine seems like a good idea, I must admit.
I mean, he's right.
There is a TikTok account that still uses those old washers with the presser ringer
Really?
thing. It looks amazing.
They run their sheep on my ground, and then they attacked us when we came upon them. Range war's already begun. You get some deputies up there, and you keep them some bitches on their own land, or I'll do it.
I believe him.
Yep. Who's really the boss around here?
It's me.
Jacob or the
Me.
sheriff?
I'm just kidding. It's Cara.
How's your herd?
Skinny, driest I ever seen it.
I took them high.
Damn sheepers grazed off all the high ground, whether it's their ground or not.
I'm working on that.
Need any help, you let me know.
If I do, it's going to be the roughest kind of hell.
Russ, let them sons of bitches need. Best to your family.
And to yours. Got rooms booked at the Hotel Bozeman. We leave first thing.
Uh-oh. What are you eyeing?
Oh, well, what would you like to do?
Listen to the music, watch the sunset. Let someone wait on me for once.
We can do that.
So another thing I'm going to assume is that that's John, because he was sitting with Jack and Jacob around the fire in the last episode, talking about legacy and who's getting the land next. So
No one has fucking said his name.
not one person has
though.
said his name yet. Everyone else's names have been mentioned, it feels like. And if that is John, I went back and reviewed the Elsa voiceover again in episode 1. Major spoiler in there. I don't know if you want me to refresh your memory.
No,
on it.
I don't want to know.
My plan was a beguiling pose on the bed. I fumbled the moment, I'm afraid.
You haven't fumbled anything.
Oh, they're being sweet.
Good for you, too. And off to another love story in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's amazing right there.
Honestly, I love it so much.
It's all these wild animals just living their life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crafty bugger. Unlike a lion that stalks or a leopard that ambushes, these hyenas will do both. Stalks a man down the latrine, followed another into his tent. One man was killed 5 miles from here while surveying, 10 feet from his car in the middle of the day.
That sounds horrible. Jeez.
Try baiting it?
I've had a goat tied to a tree so long we bring it food and water now.
Oh my god.
She's either old or she's hurt. And it's just one that's not a pack.
A pack would eat a man to the bone. These are just killed, barely eaten at all. Like it's fun for her.
I mean, if I was going to kill some humans, it would definitely be for funsies.
You wouldn't eat the body? You'd rather go get yourself
Yucky.
like a zebra?
Yes. We probably taste awful. We're all full of chemicals.
But not back then.
Even then.
My biggest worry is that hyena drags a man down and lions stumble upon it. Then a whole pride has a taste for us.
Hyenas aren't very big, right? They're like the size
they're
of
bigger than
big dogs.
Yeah.
Like a big dog.
It's an odd place. Nothing as beautiful as when the sun rises right before it sets. But in the middle of the day when the sun beats this place like a hammer.
Do you believe Darwin saying we come from monkeys and all mankind began right here?
I could show you a place with the footprints of a child baked in a lava rock. I don't know where we came from, but we've been here since stone was soft.
Long time.
That's a wild thought.
It is.
In America, if you walk up on an animal, they run away from you. Right here, they look at you like you're a nuisance. Something that's been harassing them for 1,000,000 years. They probably have.
Are the footprints far?
Not too far.
Show me.
I know they're not related or anything, but she very much has like, it feels like the spirit of an Elsa. all about adventure and like exploring and experiencing things.
I think it's just the women that they fall for. They either raise them adventurous or they fall in love with the adventure.
Can I get like a protective gate put up on this vehicle, please?
I've seen those videos too where like a lion will get up in there and like rub all over people.
That's horrifying.
Honestly.
Amazing, but horrifying.
Absolutely. I'm like, that means that they're too comfy around people or not comfy? I don't know. Oh my god.
What are those?
Impala.
A Chevy Impala? What?
What do you think the Chevy Impala is named after?
I had no idea.
They look like goats.
They probably are.
They are such an interesting duo.
I love it. They're so cute.
I mean, we could officially like
ship them.
Yeah, right.
I think so. I think they're
the fact she ran off to go with him.
Absolutely. He wants to show her things. She wants to see the things that he wants to show. How could you not love her?
They're an interesting couple.
I want to ask you something. I've been giving it a lot of thought.
This sounds ominous.
Alexandra's just too long.
You don't like my name.
That's beautiful. It's just if I need to yell at you or something.
Why would you need to yell at me?
Not at you, but in your direction. You know, if there's a lion or something. If I say, Alexandra, look out, there's a lion. It's...
Well, if there's a lion, don't even use my name. Just say lion.
It's just a mouthful's the deal, and I was just hoping I could call you Alex.
Then call me Alex.
I'm glad we worked that.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it was that hard to ask about a nickname, I won't hold my breath for a proposal.
Proposal?
I must say, you appeared much smarter at the bar. A marriage proposal. I won't hold my breath.
Hell, I'll ask you that right now. I mean it.
What?
I think this affair might need to mature beyond a day.
Why?
I love him.
Are you worried there's things about me you might not like? I can promise you there's plenty.
I didn't hear a question.
Marry me.
Oh my god.
That's a demand.
Oh.
You're Americans are birds.
Yes, ma'am.
Just like that. We're getting married.
Yeah, buddy.
So much for that question I asked literally 10 seconds ago.
Yep.
I'll marry you.
How long have they known each other for?
A day.
Does it matter?
Thank you. Let's go.
Can we give her a gun or something?
I don't know, but she's fucking cute as hell. I love them together. And now I'm worried that something's going to happen to her.
Yeah, she's like very bubbly and like all about personality, and he's just very like same tone all the time.
There's no toes.
Maybe we didn't have toes back then. Maybe he was wearing sandals.
Oh.
I've never felt small before. I've never felt like my life. Our time here is an eye blink. It's one exhaled breath and then we're gone.
That's why I'm not wasting any time with you.
Aww.
I love it.
I mean, that's got to be such an incredible moment
Yeah.
to have that kind of thought about seeing something and being like, my life is literally a speck.
Well, I think about that stuff after having children. One day I will pass and they will be without me, and that is absolutely terrifying.
I thought about like when I saw the Coliseum for the first time, that was a moment of just like, holy shit.
Yeah. All these things. These
They
are
don't look real to
babies.
me.
There's little
They look
ones.
like God just looked at shapes in the clouds and made animals out of them.
Getting all philosophical.
When I first saw you, all I saw was this sullen man. I see the boy in you now. I see our boy in you.
That's him and you.
My parents are going to fucking hate you.
Well, they're gonna love you.
You have parents. I fancied you just crawled from the wilds of America. I rather like my version better.
Oh shit.
That elephant is not having your shit. You did something wrong.
Or they just feel threatened because of their
Yeah,
family.
that's what I mean. You did something wrong.
Holy shit. This turned into Jurassic Park real fast. Oh, you're gonna have to hurt the elephant, aren't you?
He was probably trying to warn you about something, to be honest.
You got no choice.
I don't know. Elephants are just such...
Well, just
Hurt him,
growled.
did you? Did he kill the elephant? He killed the elephant.
He had no choice. They were gonna. It was gonna kill them.
Then you're in the wrong place. Get the fuck out of there.
Here, help me.
Are you serious?
Holy cow! I would not feel safe and comfortable out here right now.
We can't walk out here. It's not at night. We just rang a 14-ton dinner bell. We need to get up that tree.
Well, wouldn't it be safer to stay in the truck?
Darling, there is nothing safe about this truck.
Holy shit!
There you go.
Isn't up in the tree dangerous too? Those big cats could friggin' climb that shit.
For moments like these.
Must admit I had a different vision of how I would do it, and
Darling, there are not words to describe the pickle we just found ourselves in.
is it bad?
We need a higher tree.
This is the highest tree around.
That's the pickle.
What do we do?
We wait here till morning, and we pray that a pride of lions or a leopard don't want up this tree either. We're the reason that they wanted the tree.
Plan to share that.
This is a horrifying moment.
It is.
How are they possibly going to survive in a tree overnight?
This could be our last night.
I won't let it.
But it could.
I won't let it.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, look at their faces.
Hyenas.
Oh
Holy
shit.
shit.
Hyenas and lions do not get along.
Beautiful creatures. Look at that face.
Hyenas are so interesting looking. Oh no! Oh no!
No, I know, I get it, I can't. It's a family. I can't.
Oh, thank God.
It's gonna be this all night.
Oh.
Oh my god. Did you do that just to spook them? Out of there? Oh shit! Oh, dude, there's no way they're surviving this. How many fucking big cats is he gonna have to kill? Oh my god. Oh, what? No, don't move.
That's her! Up the tree!
Holy shit, dude. Bro.
Any chance you'd care to climb down now? There's a pride of lions not 50 feet from me.
Coming.
Yeah, can you hustle up? Get the hell out of there.
My God, man, I'll buy you another rope.
No, this one's lucky.
Yeah, I'd be just like homeboy. Like, just, can we leave now, please?
I looked death in the eye and I didn't feel alive, Spencer. I only felt horror.
I never said it was gonna be fun. I just said you'd feel.
I don't want to feel like that. Do you understand me? I don't ever want to feel like that again.
For a long time, that was the only way I could feel. Until I met you. And I don't ever want to feel that way again either.
It's settled then. Tomorrow you'll find a new job.
Honey, that wasn't my job. That was just you and me taking a drive in the country.
Perhaps I should alter my perspective. The price of making love under the sun twice a day is being attacked by a pride of lions.
3 times. Day's not over yet.
I feel I should point out that I can hear every word you both say.
We run out of pavement. You walk these horses. I don't want you rattling these ladies to death.
Yes, sir.
We'll ride with the wagon. Y'all get back to the ranch.
Let me leave a few cowboys with you.
You're riding in front. If there's any trouble, you'll run into it first.
Yes, sir.
We had a question about, like, do you think you'd survive in 1883? No. I also wouldn't survive in 1923 because I would die of something stupid.
You would survive 1923.
I don't think I would. Honestly, I would probably get run over by a rogue horse or an elephant or get eaten by a lion, apparently.
I don't think we'd be living in Africa in 1923.
I don't know. But I would definitely die of something stupid. I would be like, here, kitty kitty. And...
Oh, what is going on now? Whoa!
No, 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 no!
Get on the wagon! Get on the wagon now!
What the fuck? Oh, shit!
What the fuck?
Oh, no! Oh, shit. Is this the archers that were talked about earlier?
I don't know. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good job.
But she's shot.
Jake?
Jacob! Holy shit. That's a lot of people. Oh, goddamn. Cara is the best. Honestly, she flipped over that log so fast. Fuck this guy, dude.
Told you he wasn't just gonna sit back. Oh, what?
Oh my god, is that a fucking Tommy again?
I'm a man of my word!
Run.
Oh, what the fuck? What is... What?
Oh, you're gonna fucking die for this, bitch.
This is episode 3. What the hell?
It's John.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just breathe.
Oh, this is
the
the
open. You were watching episode 3, right?
God damn, that shit's got some power on it.
Wait, just wait. Hell is where you'll go if you do this, Mom.
What do you know about heaven?
It's way more impactful now.
Put Elizabeth on that table over there. There's scissors. Top drawer. 2 pair. Bring them, both of them.
This feels just like the ambush that happened in the main show.
Mm-hmm.
Press these against the wounds. It'll stop the bleeding.
You get them all.
One drove off. I'll send for the sheriff first thing.
No, Sheriff. I found out what they done to me. They'll come for this place. Cara, it's no use.
You're still talking. You're still breathing.
Buddy.
I'll not quit.
Spencer must come home now. Get him home. Get him home.
She's just...
Oh, it's the same glass.
Mm-hmm.
Did he fucking die?
He tended the girl. You and I begin with him. Young man, you must wait your turn.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Cara, step back. Cara, we have no time. Leave the room. Now!
John didn't even get to...
Spencer, your brother has been killed. By the time you receive this letter, I suppose your uncle has been killed as well. Your nephew has been wounded. This ranch and your legacy are in peril. War has descended upon this place and your family. Whatever war you fight within yourself must wait. You must come home and fight this one.
Oh my god. Is Jacob really gonna die?
Can't.
3 episodes? Like, that didn't feel like the 3rd episode of a show.
It felt like the penultimate.
It felt like a finale.
Or that.
Like, holy shit. So John, like, we get confirmation when he fucking dies that was John. Little John from 1883.
He made it all the way through the fucking Oregon Trail, only to come home and die. Or make it to their final resting place and die.
Holy shit.
It's not the fucking way.
That episode, like, it felt like a slower episode up until the point that they came back to the Yellowstone. And then the sheep herder dude, I'm blanking on his name.
Creighton.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, when he talked about the archers, and he's like, go get the archers.
I think that's just their name.
Right, but that's what he was referring to, was this group of people to go ambush them on their road home. And the dude that was in town probably relayed the message, like, hey, they're staying here, they're going to leave in the morning. Get ready. So insane. Like, what went down in this episode was shocking. Mm-hmm. I did not expect... I mean, do you think Jacob's gonna die? I don't think...
He can't
Harrison Ford
die,
in 3 episodes?
That would be so fucked.
That would be insane.
I
mean, that'd be risky as shit, and I would respect it because that's... I mean, that would be a sign that nobody is safe.
True.
But it's like...
Is Cara gonna have to, like, carry the show?
I mean, I think that's why Spencer needs to come home.
Okay, Spencer gonna carry the show?
That's what it feels like at this point.
Oh my god.
If Jacob doesn't survive this, and obviously John is dead, I mean, Jack's not ready. He's still young.
Jack is shot. Elizabeth is shot. Are they gonna make it?
I think they were shot in... Like, she got shot in the stomach, which... I mean, it's
Elsa.
bad.
That's
but
Elsa right there.
Yeah. That's... I think she'll be okay, depending on what got hit or what didn't get hit. Jack, I think he just got shot in the shoulder, so I think he'll be fine. But, I mean, Jacob, that felt just like John Dutton. Like the ambush in Yellowstone. That was just... Like, again, that was shocking. I didn't think we were going to lose important people in the 3rd episode of this show.
No.
That's wild. And, I mean, I would be shocked if we start the next episode and Jacob's dead. That would be so insane. I don't think that... I'm going to make...
hoping to get more than just fucking 3 episodes.
I'm going to predict that he's not. That doctor's going to fix this, and hopefully all the wounds are low and not necessarily hitting anything important. Nothing up in the chest area. I didn't see... Like, he got hit with a fucking machine gun, so I don't know where exactly he got hit. It looked like a lot of it was just, like, midsection, which obviously there's stuff there, but it's a safer place to get hit than anywhere up in the chest. So, I'm no doctor. I don't pretend to be one on YouTube, but it's just... It feels like getting shot there is better, but I'm going to just say, until they bury him into the ground, I'm going to say that he survived that attack.
It's awful.
Because otherwise, that is just...
I need to go back and watch Yellowstone and see all the graves.
Well, I mean, they're there.
That'd be like a spoiler. No, but like...
The year?
Does it have the year of that they died?
I'm sure it does. Because that's...
I mean, Elsa's doesn't, though.
It doesn't?
No, it just says her name.
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't even say Elsa Dutton. It just says Elsa.
Yeah. I don't know. We could go back and look, but I don't want to know yet.
No, I don't want to know either. I'm just for future reference.
I'm just shocked. I'm shocked right now. and this is what it's going to take for Spencer to come back home. And she wrote in the letter, whatever fight you're fighting with yourself.
Needs to
so
wait.
he's definitely dealing with some shit, like some heavy shit that's keeping him away. So, I mean, I'm sure that reveal will come soon at some point. But, I mean, I guess it's good timing in terms of his relationship with Alexandra. Because she's like, I'm fucking out of here. Like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. You need a new job.
Yeah.
I don't know if coming home to this is better. You go from wild animals to wild humans with friggin' machine guns trying to kill you and take your place and land and everything. So, I mean, you go from one danger to a different one.
So, in the first episode, Elsa said that there was only one that saw their child.
So that was the spoiler that I mentioned. So that kind of changed my mind a little bit.
So does that mean like Jack and Elizabeth don't survive?
Well, no. So what she said was only one lived long enough to see their kid grow. Or something to that effect. Which in my mind was like, okay, that means Spencer dies because Jack is grown. Right?
Oh, okay. So Jack is... Hold on.
Jack is John's kid. John and Spencer are brothers.
Okay.
John and Spencer are the two brothers who survived.
I forgot where Jack fell in this whole thing.
Yeah, Jack was John's kid.
For some reason, in my brain for a second there, I was like, oh my god, John never had any kids. He did. He had Jack. I get it. Sorry.
So, like, I don't know if that means... Because John dying in that moment, do you count Jack as grown at this point? Or is he still young enough to be like, you didn't see him grow? And Spencer and Alexandra will have a kid. One of the things that's in my brain, and I'm sorry to do this, it's the way I operate and the way I think about stuff. Who is John Dutton from Yellowstone's lineage? Like, who gave birth to his father? Because I think John was the third. John in Yellowstone was the third. This was John the first. So there's going to be another John somewhere.
Parents. Yeah.
I don't know who. Is it Jack? Do they have a kid named John?
Or does Spencer have a kid?
Or is it Spencer with... Yeah, like that's... I think those are the really only options at this point. So, I mean, we'll see. This show will play out and we'll see where it goes. There's 2 seasons... Or second season's coming very soon at the time of us watching
so does
this.
it come from Spencer or does it come from Jack?
Yeah, I'm wondering. But that's kind of stuff that runs into my brain. Like, who is the great-grandfather of John Dutton III? Because, obviously, again... prequel to that show, it's gonna...
Yeah, and then John obviously has Beth, and is Beth named after Elizabeth from Jack.
Interesting.
I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or is Beth just
I always found it pretty interesting that every generation has a John except for John's kids. Because there was no John in his generation. It was Lee, Beth, and Casey, and technically adopted, Jamie, but... There was no John in his line after that. Every other generation, it feels like, had a John in it, which I thought was interesting.
Well, and then you had Tate.
Yeah.
But
John...
Casey didn't name anybody.
His kid, his second child was going to be John. Was named John. The one that passed away. And I don't know if they ever had another baby again. I don't remember if they were pregnant again. But, yeah. So, that was going to be the next John. Yeah. So... That was wild. And again, I still think Spencer is the biggest question mark in my brain. We didn't get anything with the nuns and the Native American kids in this episode. This was strictly a Spencer and Yellowstone story episode. And that was a big one. Yeah. That was really heavy. And I mean, everything that Spencer dealt with was, I mean, it's a horrible thing because you didn't belong there. You shouldn't have been there. And that elephant charged and just protecting its family. And it's like you had to kill it to protect yourself. And then the idea that you got stranded there, it's like you're not going to let those lions just kill you. You have to kill them too, which just an unimaginable, insane situation. But
I get it. I don't get it.
He had no choice. He tried to take her on a romantic trip to show her something, and it turned into a really bad situation. It did. And he had no other choice. It was either kill or be killed. That was it. He didn't want to do it. He just didn't have a choice if either one of them wanted to live. Yeah. And so, like, that's the unfortunate reality of that situation. So obviously that's just a really horrible situation that Spencer had to deal with, and they got out of there. He's going to get the letter from Cara, and, you know, it's going to obviously bring him home. He's going to take charge, and I feel like that's the direction we're going in.
And
so,
Jake better not be dead.
I can't imagine that he will be in episode 3.
That's rude.
So we'll see where that goes, but anything else? No. All right, y'all. You guys leave all your thoughts. Leave those comments down below, and we'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.